I made a Jon Jones showcase for you. This email was sent to us by a user named Tiala, and the email reads, "What's up, Marshall? Hope I caught your attention with that title. So I fought this pretty good Ciryl Gane player. I'm not the best Jon Jones player, but I tried my best. This was a dogfight for a good 3 rounds. I tried my best to try to fight how you use Jon Jones, but in my opinion, I was boxing too much with Jones than I should have. Link. Have a great day." So that is what we're going to look at right now. We're going to look at the video, and this is going to be my opportunity to try to give you some tips on how to use Jon Jones. You guys already know it. Any opportunity to use Jon Jones, react to a Jon Jones video, I always take it. So without wasting any additional time, let's go watch how this man used Jon Jones, and hopefully I can give you some tips and also give the rest of you guys some tips so that if you want to use Jon Jones the right way, you can apply that. And I promise you, man, if you got Jon Jones is one of the characters in UFC 4 that if you use him like he fights in real life, you actually perform better. So let's go watch this thing and let's see what happened. All right, here we go. His Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane. Yeah, it looks like Division 16, Division 17. These players are probably still, building up for this particular season. So let's see how this match played out. He immediately. All right. They're bowing to each other. There we go. All right, so right off the bat, he said that he believed he was boxing a bit too much with Jon Jones. That is definitely something that you don't want to do. I think the thing with Jon Jones to keep in mind is that depending on how your opponent is fighting you, how you use Jon Jones will change, right? Because in real life, if you're pressuring Jon Jones, if you're in Jon Jones's face significantly, a lot of times he will be forced to throw more hands. Like in his fight against Daniel Cormier, he threw a lot of punches against DC. A lot of those punches to the body, lead hooks to the body, straight punches to the body, of course, the elbows, the knees, all that. But that's generally when you're really, really pressuring him and when you're doing a very good job of staying in boxing range with him. Then he starts throwing more hands, right? But if Jon Jones has his way, like if you give him enough space, or if you're the one that's backing up, and if you were to take a look at Jon's head, and like his head was full of like a toolbox full of striking weapons, right? If you give him enough space, generally speaking, the first weapons he will pick are kicking weapons, right? So like the oblique, the front leg side kicks, the side kick to the body. He will look for the regular leg kick. He'll look for his front kick to your face. Typically, he wants to throw kicks first before he starts throwing punches. He's very, very, very kick heavy. He favors kicks more than he does punches. So in a fight like this, as I'm watching it right now, your opponent is backing up. He's retreating, but you're kind of staying in boxing range too much. You know what I mean? Right here, you should be staying at kicking range and focusing mostly on just throwing kicks. Mix up your kicks. Don't throw the same kicks over and over again, right? So you throw the side kick, there you go. Then you switch that to a front kick to the body. Then you switch that to an oblique. Then you go front kick to the head. Occasionally look for an opportunity to spin, right? You need to definitely throw in some spinning kicks to the body in there because that is something Jon Jones does very regularly. So for sure, I would say that you're definitely trying to force your way into boxing range a little bit too much, and you're throwing too many boxing combinations. When it comes to Jon Jones, he's a very like one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. He's not very combo heavy, you know what I mean? This match seems to be lagging a little bit. You get rocked. See, you got rocked right there. You were too close. Yeah. I would also say, because right there, you got caught with that punch. That's a good shot to throw. I like that. Right there, you got caught with that punch because you were trying to throw like a naked... Sotogari, nice. You were trying to throw like a naked roundhouse to the head, right? You were trying to throw like a question mark kick to the head. You just got to be careful with that from that distance. So... good first round. Good first round. You got rocked right there. It's okay. It happens.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back.
Yeah, man. That sideways moving front kick to the head is very odd, bro. It's a very odd weapon. You don't really see fighters do that in real life, but in the game, it's something you see often. Like fighters moving to the side and throwing front kicks to your head, and they're sliding. Hopefully, what was that? Wait, what was that? I saw something flash on my screen right now. What the hell was that? Whoa, you guys see that? Am I the only one that saw that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I'm gonna see if I can pause it. What the hell is going on? Yo, what are you doing there, sir? Why are you in the middle of the octagon, frozen on the mat? What is this, Jumanji? What is this? That is hilarious. I'm like, am I seeing something right now? Like, nah. Ah, that's funny. That is the first time I've ever seen that one. I haven't seen that before. See, you're too much in boxing range. Especially because your opponent is backing up, right? You want to stay kicking range, right? Get to kicking range and stop. You know, don't stay there, especially throwing roundhouse kicks to the body from boxing range. Not a good idea at all. Boxing too much for sure. Yeah, bro, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be exchanging like that. Oh, okay. Definitely got to improve your shot selection as well with Jon Jones. Some of the best weapons with him you're not really throwing. There you go. You need more side kicks to the body. You need more front kicks to the body. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, like don't use him like you use every other fighter, right? Like I know UFC 4 is very boxing heavy, right? It is, but so is MMA anyways. MMA is very, very boxing heavy. If you look at strikers in mixed martial arts and you were to like compare how many of them throw more kicks than they throw punches, you'll realize that a vast majority of fighters in MMA throw more punches than they throw kicks, which is just a normalcy, right? It's just normal. But with Jon Jones, that switches. It really does switch. He throws way more kicks than he throws punches. So you got to try to keep that in. Oh!
He is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight.
And you have to have it because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around.
And what's going to help you as well, because I know what happens is like you get a little bit uncomfortable because you don't really know how you can sustain an attack with mostly kicks, right? What helps? Like if you watch the way that I play with Jon Jones, when I'm attacking my opponent, a vast majority of my attacks go to the body. It goes to the midsection. That is Jon Jones to a T. A vast majority of what he would throw at you goes here. He goes to the body. Oh, you get rocked. You were too close. Too close. Right? He goes to the body. He goes to the legs. He focuses most of his attacks to the body and to the legs. So generally speaking, when I'm boxing, I'm throwing jab to the head, and then I'm looking for the hook to the body. Beautiful leg kick. I'm looking for the hook to the body. I'm looking for the cross to the body when I'm trying to box. But again, what really will help you if you're worried about how am I going to sustain an attack with Jon Jones while mostly kicking is to remember the pacing of his attacks. You know, I always say this, right? It's single strikes, but the part of his striking system where he varies his attacks highly, right, is very important, right? So it's a pace of boom, 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 go, 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 go. So, right, you go front kick to the body, oblique, side kick, front kick again, jab straight, front kick, jab, front kick to the body again, oblique. You spin, you side kick him again, you push him. It's a consistent flow of attack. It's just a steady 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that, and that way you can keep the opponent pinned. You keep them really, really pinned.
He kicks in so many
And also you feel like you almost they almost feel like you're throwing combinations at them, but you're not. There we go. Set him down. You are whooping him. Oh, you are whooping that boy. Are you? Okay, I was about to ask if you're playing with your food, but you're not. Because I was about to say, don't be playing with your food. Don't get overconfident now. And watch that flying knee you were about to throw right there. Be careful with that. Nice. There we go.
Oh, here's the head kick. It's blocked. Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
Oh, almost ducked into that one.
Big right hook, but a whip. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Oh, nice
Yeah.
punch there by Jones.
Your first instinct is to box, which, to be honest with you, bro, when I'm using other characters, that's my first instinct as well. But when it's Jon Jones, switch that shit. Switch it around. Switch it. First instinct, kick. You gotta kick.
This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's
You gotta build more GA before you try to posture up, sir. Gets reversed. You gotta build GA before you do any of that. You gotta build grapple advantage.
working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice
There we
work
go.
there by Jones.
Yeah, that sprawl transition is very fast. Don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Ground and pound is there.
Get ready to go.
Putting him in exactly the
Nice.
position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands.
No. Back up and throw a kick.
That as
Two boxing heavy, sir.
like he's winning here.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Nice, 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 nice. Oh my God. Finish, 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 finish.
He's got to go chase that finish out.
Go get him. Yo, you're playing with your food. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that, bruh. Okay, finish this guy. Like you're playing with your food. There we go. Oh my God. You.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it.
Oh my
Found the
gosh.
opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done.
So I know what happens, right? What typically happens is you start having fun and you don't want the match to end. I completely understand, bro, because it happens to every single one of us. You start to have a good time, right? When you're whooping them and you're sitting them down and you feel like you're in a very good spot to where their stamina is very low, their health is very low, your stamina is high, your health is high, you genuinely feel like you could maybe spare a few rocks. Like if you get rocked a few times with how high your stamina and your health is and how low theirs is, you can spare a few and still beat them. So you start to take some chances, right? You start to have a little bit too much fun. Like, man, this fight is going so well right now. I don't want it to end. I want to prolong it for as long as possible because it's so good. And you know, there's also a situation where like you've got them so beat, right, that you start to think of, okay, how can I finish this fight in a very cool way? You can afford to start thinking that. All right, how can I stop this man? How can I do something super cool to end the fight? You got to be careful with that shit, bro. That's how you get sent to me as a comeback. That's how I received that email with a link in my inbox talking about I was getting my ass whooped and then I got a comeback win. So sometimes, bro, especially when your opponent has rocked you a few times in a fight, you got to remember, okay, if he's rocked me before, he could probably rock me again. So you just got to take your win. You got the man beat down, take the win, and just go. Have fun a different time. You know what I mean? So this was a good fight, though. Not necessarily the best Jon Jones showcase I've ever seen in my life. You just got to be less boxing heavy, more kicks, stay at kicking range most of the time. I love the fact that you were implementing takedowns. You were using your clinch. You were throwing some knees in there. I love the spin. I love the combo, that lead hook into the spin to the body. It's a really good combination. Just everything else that I mentioned. Once you implement that, your Jon Jones will be solid. So thank you for sending the match in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know exactly what to do. Leave a like on the video, and I will see you guys later. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.